has stood steadfast during this period of adversity. And as we make strides to navigate our new normal, we take the time to say thank you to those who've kept us healthy, to those who've kept us safe, to those that ensured we had access to food, and to those who kept us moving. To all our first responders, essential personnel, and healthcare workers, we say thank you for all the good that you have done and continue to do.
I am Camille.
Damien Crawford.
Tashana Forbes.
Constable Matthew Brown.
Dr. Sunita Myrie.
I
am an essential worker.
Advertise on our live streaming on Track Alert's social media pages, which provides the most prominent online viewership from track and field meets in Jamaica. Your products will be seen by our large audience in Jamaica, the diaspora, and across the world. Book your spot in our live stream for a very small introductory fee. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
10.29 seconds for Yohan Blake. An impressive run.
Hi, my name is Shelly-Ann Fraser, Olympic and World Champion. For your latest track and field news, log on to trackalerts.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHONYFOS@gmail.com.
Stay with Track Alerts TV by clicking the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to make sure you get all our races, interviews, and exclusive content. And don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Welcome back to the John Wolmer Speedfest. This is the boys class 3 400 meters going off now, and in lane number 4 that's Lindo of Calabar, who has a nice start, and on the outside is Siobhan Brown of Kingston College. Lindo having the better of the first 200 meters here. It's Lindo and Brown battling it out up front. Lindo on the inside, Brown on the outside. Lindo now stepping around the curve, that's Lindo of Calabar, and Shavar Brown on the outside, that's lane number 4 and lane number 6. And it's Siobhan Brown now starting to step away from Lindo. Brown of Kingston College stepping away from Lindo of Calabar, and it's Brown who comes through the line in 52.37 seconds. Nice time there for Lindo of Kingston College, Brown of Kingston College, with Lindo of Calabar coming through for second, 53.18 for Lindo. So Siobhan Brown 52.37, Lindo 53.18, and Gibson in third, 58.21, with Knight finishing fourth, 104.92. Only 4 competitors in that heat. So that's heat number 2 of the boys class 3 400 meters. Siobhan Brown of Kingston College taking that one. Move on to heat number 3. Only 4 competitors on track. Lane number 4, Xavier Graham of Wolmer's. Lane number 5, Brigitte Douglas of Mona. Lane number 6, Taj O'Neill Gordon of Kingston College. And lane number 7, Tavian Senior
Lane 4, Xavier Graham of Wolmer. Lane 5, Bridget Douglas of Mona.
This heat number 3 of the boys class 3 400 meters.
Champion senior. The lineup for the
Athletes
third section of the 400
now
meters
on track,
for class 3 boys.
waiting for the starters' instructions. Again, give you the lineup again real quickly. Xavier Graham of Wolmer's in lane number 4. Bridget Douglas of Mona, lane number 5. Tejaneel Gordon of Kingston College, lane number 6. And Tavian Senior in lane number 7. Athletes now into their blocks.
Get 7 fingers off the line. Behind the line with the fingers. Set.
Athletes now in the set position. Gun sends them off. And it's in lane number 6, Tejaneel Gordon, who goes out like he has some news, heard some news, goes into the lead now. That's about 10 meters into the lead. That's Tejaneel Gordon blasting this field away. Only one in the frame at this moment, that's Tejaneel Gordon. And Senior looks as if he stepped into second position, but Tejaneel Gordon way out in front. Tejaneel Gordon looking as if he wants to get under the 53-second barrier. Tejaneel Gordon pumping away by himself on the home straight here. Let's see if he can get under 53 seconds. Wow, look at the time, 51:77. 51:77. Class 3 goes under 52 seconds, and Senior comes through for second, with Douglas of Mona coming through for third, and rounding out top 4, Graham of Wolmer's. But 51:81 for Gordon of Kingston College, the official time. Interesting as he went through the line. I saw the Kingston College coaching staff get up and applaud. Is that a sign of something to come? 51:77 from Gordon of Kingston College. Very impressive from the KC youngster there. Interesting. Only 3 sections of class 3 listed here. Third heat just completed. Let's see if we could get the overall events results. 51:81 Tejaneel Gordon, the overall winner from Kingston College. Siobhan Brown of Kingston College, 52:37. Second and third position with Quinn Lindo of Calabar, 53:18. Twin Doug Clay of Calabar, 54:09 is fourth. And that rounds out the top 4 in the boys class 3 400 meters.
7th, Rasheen Campbell, Holy Trinity, 1:03.28, and 8th, Rajay Douglas, Mona, 1:03.60. The top 8 for the 400 meters for class 3 boys.
Tejaneel Gordon, Kingston College. Siobhan Brown, Kingston College. Kawhi Lindo, Calabar. Kind of make your way to final presentation area.
First section of the class 2 boys, 400 meters coming up on track. Ronaldina Benjamin of Capricorn will run from lane number 1. Kevona Sampson Bustamante will be in lane 2. Lane 5 will have Mali Christian of Calabar. Lane 6, Jamard Thomas, Bridgeport. Lane 7, Emwalema Thomas, also of Bridgeport. The lineup for the first section of the Class 2 boys 400 meters.
Sorry about that, folks. I had a short break in the coverage due to a technical glitch, but we're back up and running.
Confirmation of the results from section 1 of the Class 2 boys 400 meters.
Results for section 1. See if we can get you that real quickly.
Thomas of Bridgeport 53.92. Jamar Thomas Bridgeport 54.18. Ronaldina Benjamin Kemperdon 54.41. Malik Christian Calabar 57.62.
Okay.
Section 2 coming up next on track for the 400 meters for Class 2 boys.
Just bear with us a second here, folks, as we try to get the technical issues sorted out and give you the full lineup and race commentary.
D. Clayton, Calabar. Lane 5, Dante Mendez, Calabar. Lane 6, Hassan Vassal, Bridgeport. Then lane 7, Mikhail Williams, Kingston College. The lineup for the second section of the Class 2 boys 400 meters.
On your marks.
Second section of the Class 2 boys 400 meters. Quick break for Williams of Kingston College in lane number 7. Mendez of Calabar tracks well down the back stretch.
Section 2 of the boys, Class 2, 400 meters. Mendez of Calabar looks well with about 150 meters to go. Mendez and Williams. So Williams on the outside from Kingston College. Mendez of Calabar bounces past him and takes the field into the home stretch. Mendez bouncing down the home stretch, going away from Williams, but certainly it's all about Mendez from Calabar taking the top spot in this section. Section 2 of the boys, Class 2, 400 meters, 50.85 seconds for Mendez of Calabar. That's the flash time for Mendez. The official time not on the board just as yet. Now the official time comes. Mendez 50.87 seconds from Kingston College. Birch of Wolmer's is second, 52.50, and Wilmers of Kingston College is third, 52.94 seconds. Top three, and Vassal finishes fourth, 53.31. Clayton fifth, 53. I don't see Clayton's time just as yet, but I know it was 55, pardon me, 0.16 seconds. Don't know where I saw 53 from. But in the meantime, David Nugent, special good day to you. We're back here on Track Alert.
Good day to you, Sean. Technical glitches, but we're back up and running. Let's see if we could give you Section 3, Class 2 boys, 400 meters.
So the app giving a little problem there. So Section C.
Jordan Taylor of Kingston College will be in lane 7.
On your marks.
Clipboard.
Set.
Third section of the 400 meters for Class 2 boys. Quite likely another Kingston College and Calabar battle. Down the back stretch they go. Jordan Taylor of Kingston College, chased by Raquel Reed of Calabar. They go through 200 meters.
So that's the top two, Reed of Calabar and Taylor of Kingston College in the Section C of the boys Class 2, 400 meters. So Reed and Taylor, but it's all about Reed of Calabar with a 7-meter lead over Taylor of Kingston College, who is in that second position. But Reed of Calabar starting to use his arms and pump his way home. It's Reed of Calabar stopping the clock at 49.98 seconds. Taylor of Kingston College is second. 50.01 is the official time for Reed of Calabar, and Taylor finishes second, 52.33 seconds. Bliss is third, 54.36 seconds. Reed takes the top spot, 50.01. David Nugent seems like he's lost in space. It's okay.
Not a problem, Sean. I'm just trying to get everything up and running here. Raquel Reed, one of the...
So that was C.
Calabar Class 3 athletes that you would have hoped would have kicked on.
That's Raquel Reed who won that heat.
Right.
C. It's time for Section D.
Section D. Right.
But seems like the app is giving some problems, so we need to apologize in terms of the commentary because we're using the app, and when we click on it, the names are not showing. So that is why it's a little bit delayed in terms of the names.
the bronze medal going in Linda Calabar, and he will get his when he comes.
Still deciding the medals for the Class 2 boys 400 meters. Section 4 is now on track. Lane 3 will have Raheem Allison of Clarendon College.
So it's up now. So Raheem Allison of Clarendon College is in 3. In 4, Calabar's Kevon Richards. In 5, Derville Jackson of Calabar. In 6, from Bridgeport, Shaquem Eubanks. And in 7, Rashawn Lee of Kingston College. And in lane 8, you have David Adain Bennett of Enid Bennett High. So I'm looking at the athletes. Also in lane 2, Dante Mitchell of Bustamante is also there. So 7-man field for this section, the section D of the boys class 2, 400 meters. Athletes being asked to stand behind their blocks. Mitchell of Bustamante, Allison, Clarendon College, Calabar's Richards, Jackson of Calabar, Eubanks of Bridgeport, Lee of Kingston College, and then Bennett of Enid Bennett High. Athletes on their marks. Class 2 boys, 400 meters. This is section D. And the gun has sent them away. Good start from Richards of Calabar. And is outside. Jackson of Calabar also there making his move. Passing Jackson or passing Eubanks of Bridgeport, pardon me. On the back stretch looking well from Kingston College is Rashawn Lee. Passing the entrance of the marathon tunnel. Clarendon College Allison based on the stagger having a slight advantage. Moving well also is Jackson of Calabar. But Jackson of Calabar is striding away on his outside. Eubanks of Bridgeport, but he has covered the entire field. But it's certainly Jackson of Calabar. He has the slight advantage on the inside from Clarendon College is Allison. But here comes back Kingston College's Lee. Kingston College's Lee is gaining with every step he takes and passes Calabar's Jackson. It's going to be Lee of Kingston College, 51.09 seconds. That's the flash time in section B of the boys class 2, 400 meters. Man called Rashawn Lee of Kingston College, 51.11 seconds. That's the official time. Jackson of Calabar is second, 51.58, and Richards finishes in third. He's from Calabar. We'll tell you his time in a very short while, but certainly Lee of Kingston College taking the top spot. Richards' time is 53.64 seconds.
Interesting running there, Sean. Jackson did the early running, got out ahead for the first 200 meters, was slightly ahead at the 300 meters mark as Lee relaxed into it. Jackson came into the home stretch ahead, but Lee had the better of the final 50 meters or so and took that one. Official time now, 51.11. As the app now up and running fully. Jackson of Calabar, 51.58.
It's only a phone though, you do have to be frustrated because it's not working.
Not a problem as we get the next heat on the way. That's heat number 5. And Zachary Cox of Cornwall College in heat number 2 now. Willoughby of Wolmer's in 3. Lane number 4. Zachary Braham of Calabar. Lane number 5, Tyler Ferguson of Jamaica College. Lane number 6 should be Sebastian Spence of Bridgeport. Brandon Taylor unattached in lane number 7, and in lane number 8, Tavoy Taylor.
Tavoy Taylor unattached. Going back to lane 2. Cox of Cornwall College is in 2. In 4, Briam of Calabar. In the set position, gun has sent them away. Ferguson of Jamaica College is not necessarily striding out of the blocks, but we can say Briam of Calabar onto the heels of Ferguson of Jamaica College. Feeling the presence though, both athletes go by everyone on the backstretch passing the entrance of the marathon tunnel. So in terms of the two, Ferguson of Jamaica College and Braham of Calabar, but JC's Ferguson having a slight advantage, moving away from Briam of Calabar with 150 400 meters to go. The man from the Old Hope Road, Jamaica College, Ferguson, with a slight advantage. Here comes Braham once again, and heel, shoulder to shoulder, both athletes. Oh, with about 60 meters to go. It's Braham of Calabar on the inside with a slight advantage over Ferguson of Jamaica College. He looks across and goes across the line in the top position. Zachary Braham of Calabar takes this section, the boys class 2 400 meters, 51.09 seconds for Zachary Braham, ahead of Tyler Ferguson of Jamaica College in 51.124 seconds. First and second in this section in the boys class 2 400 meters. Third is not on the board just as yet, but what we can say is that Braham takes this section 51.09. Taylor finishes third in 55.06 seconds.
Braham just toying with Ferguson there in the final 100. Had at least 3 looks over at him when he realized that he had it all wrapped up. Interesting there, Zachary Braham. Calabar faithful would be happy with that. Not necessarily the fastest time so far. I think Raquel Reed with 49.98 on the clock. He has the fastest time, but Braham certainly looking good in that 400 meter heat. Move on to the next heat. Give you the lineup real quickly. In lane number 2. Well, it's has it here as lane number 2, but there's an athlete in lane number 1.
There's another Cornwall College athlete in 1, but what we have here is Trevon Williams of Cornwall College is in 2. Jamar Davis of Vere Technical is in 3. Orlando Smith, that's not well.
Should have Trevon Williams of Cornwall College. Lane 3, Shamar Davis.
So we're going to go back and see if we have the wrong lineup giving.
Lane 5, Nathaniel Martin of Jamaica College. Lane 6, Ramin Lewis of Bridgeport. Lane 7, Andrew Walker. Lane 8, Patrick Johnson of Vere.
So they have made a switch. They have introduced now Matthew Webster of Cornwall College. He's in lane 1. You have to go circle down a right at the foot. It's a bit different here. They've actually put him in a late addition. So Walker and Williams, both from Cornwall College, in lanes 1 and 2 respectively. Davis of Vere in 3. Smith of Calabar in 4. And Martin of Jamaica College in 5. So the gun has sent them away, and Calabar Smith off and running on the outside. Lewis of Bridgeport is doing well, but on the inside of Calabar Smith is Very Technical Davis. That's the top 2-3 at the present time. Looking at Webster, moving well on the inside from Cornwall College, so to Williams of Cornwall College. That's the top 2 or top 4 at the present time. You have to now go back to Very Technicals Davis. He has a slight advantage, but lane 1, Matthew Webster of Cornwall College making a fight on the inside. His teammate in lane 2, Trevon Williams, is doing well. In terms of the top athlete, is Webster of Cornwall College, is holding on with about 50 meters to go. Matthew Webster is moving away from their Technicals Davis, and it's Matthew Webster stopping the clock at 51.31 seconds. That's the flash time for Matthew Webster of Cornwall College. It's not on the board just as yet, but second is their Technicals Davis, but certainly we can tell you the winner, Matthew Webster of Cornwall College from lane 1, the late addition, making up and certainly winning his event.
Yeah, Webster originally listed in lane number 8, moved to lane number 1, taking that one.
51.39 seconds, the winning time for Webster.
That information is available.
Interesting times there as we try to get the full.
So the class 3 boys, high jump.
Davis time 51.67, Williams third 57.34.
Yeah, still waiting on the full results here so we can give you the top 8. I think Raquel Reed of Calabar will have the fastest time on the day. He actually did 50.01.
Nazir McMorris of Campion College will exit the competition. His best 1.5.
So the next event on the track, we're still sticking with the boys class 2 400 meters.
you just saw him jump. So
You're watching Track Alert.
Shelly, we're moving on to Class 1 now, Sean. So this is heat number 1 of the boys' Class 1 400 meters.
That's good, though. They haven't actually switched the board just as yet. But Tyrese Henry from Bustamante should be in lane 1. He's there. Ronaldo Mambrou from Holy Trinity in 2. You have Antonio Calvin of Cornwall College in 3. You have Jalen Bennett of Camperdown in 4. Manuel Hay of St. George's College in 5. Quincy Wright of Ocho Rios in 6. And you have Kevona Davis of Mona in 7. And in 8 you have Horace Bunting. And missing in action in lane 6 is Quincy Wright of Ocho Rios. 7 facing the starter in the first heat in the boys' Class 1 400 meters. Henry of Bustamante, Mambrou from Holy Trinity, Calvin, Cornwall College, Bennett of Camperdown, Hay from St. George's College. Then you have Davis of Mona and Bunting unattached. Athletes on their marks. The boys' Class 1, 400 meters. Now the gun has sent them away, and on the inside it looks to be Davis of Mona High, and on the inside it's St. George's College's Manuel Hay. Hay for St. George's College is striding away, bouncing on the back stretch. Hay from St. George's College is moving away from the rest of the field. The man from North Street, light blues if you want to call it, St. George's College, Manuel Hay from St. George's. What a performance from this young man from St. George's College, carrying the field, leading the field, cruising on the front stretch. It is the man called Hay from St. George's College, leads down the stretch. On the inside from Bustamante is Henry. Here comes Henry on the inside from Bustamante. He goes ahead of Hay. It's going to be Henry of Bustamante, takes it 48.76 seconds for Henry of Bustamante. 48.76 seconds for Henry. 48.79 is the official time ahead of St. George's College's Hay. His time is 48.99 seconds. Davis is third, 50.55 seconds. Top 3 in Class 1, 400 meters, Section A. Your thoughts?
I thought Hay went out a little bit too hard, and you could tell that he was in trouble when you got into the final 100 meters and the head started to rock left, right. You could see that he was struggling, and Henry took advantage of that and taking it 48.79. Bustamante High, they must be proud of his run here today. That must be a personal best. As a matter of fact, it's confirmed as a personal best for him. But we move to heat number 2 of the boys' Class 1 400 meters.
Heat number 2 sees Sante Gordon in lane 1. He's running unattached. I'm looking in lane 2, don't see anyone just as yet. Should have been Kevin Brooks of Calabar, but Daniel Edwards of Camperdown is in 3. In 5, Dante Francis of Vere Technical is in 5. And in lane 7 from Cornwall College is Richardo Thompson. So I'm just seeing 4 for the starter of this section, Section B of the boys' Class 1 400 meters. Sante Gordon unattached. Once again, Edwards of Camperdown is in 3. In 5 is Francis of Vere Technical. And in 7 from Cornwall College is Thompson. Section B. Boys Class 1. 400 meters.
Set.
Out of the blocks is Richard Thompson, looking strong on the inside from Camperdown. He's in lane 3. That's Daniel Edwards. Looks well on the outside of Edwards is Francis of Vere Technical. And a reminder in lane 1 is Gordon unattached. Top 4 are only 4 competitors, but Gordon making a move on Camperdown's Edwards with about 200 meters to go. It's a man called Gordon, based on the stagger, having a slight advantage. Moving past Edwards of Camperdown, gaining on the man from Via Technical, Francis. But Francis not allowing the man in lane 1. God not allowing to going too far. Coming around the bend. Still going with a slight advantage. But coming back from Camperdown is Danielle Edwards and hits the front and running away from the entire field is Danielle Edwards of Camperdown. Will win section B. Stopping the clock at 50.20 seconds. That's the flash time. 50.20 for Danielle Edwards of Camperdown. 50.24 is official time. In second should be Sante Gordon. Gordon's time is 51.38 and third Francis 51.47 seconds.
Even running for the first 200 meters. Then Gordon for the third 100 meters started to take it out, and you started to wonder if we're going to have a third consecutive winner from lane number 1. But Edwards from Camperdown turned on the afterburners in the final.
The afterburners?
Yeah, turned it on and got past Gordon and took that one. Respectable time based on what we're seeing here so far. Edwards of Camperdown taking B, we'll use letters like the app.
Section B.
Section B of the boys class 1 400 meters. We move on to section C now, Sean.
The next event on the track section C, class 1 boys 400 meters. Tyrone Kelly is in lane 1. In 2, Alex Brown of Calabar. Our minor Tyrone Kelly is unattached. And Alex Brown from Calabar is in 2. In 3, Jordan Jarrett from Mona. In 4, from Spot Valley is Ian Dane Grant. In 5, you have Roburn Walker from Jamaica College. That's the name I see. Now I see Walker coming out. He was not.
Yeah, it was not there earlier.
Exactly.
Just came out.
So Craig Johnson from Camperdown is in 6. Looking in lane 7, you have Shamar Warren of Cornwall College is in 7, and Tajay Anthony Reed of Winston Jones High should be in lane 8, but I don't see anyone in lane 8. So 7 facing the starter though. Here all eyes will be on Robin Walker to see what he can do. He's in lane 5. He's from Jamaica College and is inside Grant of Spot Valley on the western end of the island.
That's actually Bell of St. Diego.
Well, looks like Bell. Well, I'm looking across though. See if a mistake was made.
Looks as if a slight change has been made in the start list. Just got an update of the cricket score. England now batting 51 for 4. 41 for 4, my bad. Even better for the West Indies. Looks as if we may have an innings defeat.
Oh, come on. Don't get so excited. Don't get so excited. Don't get so excited. And they've taken out Bell. They've taken out Bell. He should not have been in that heat. So a little mix up there. So I said before 7 facing the starter, now 6 facing the starter. Because Bell was in lane 4 from St. Diego.
He should actually have been in the next heat.
Yeah. See.
Boost your immune system. Water can flush toxins and help you recover faster from illnesses like colds and flu.
Welcome back here at the National Stadium. John Wolmer feast, you may call it, track at the field at its best. Kelly in 1, the boys class 1 400 meters section C. Brown of Calabar in 2. Jarrett of Mona is in 3. Walker from Jamaica College in 5. Johnson from Camperdown in 6. And in 7, Warren from Cornwall College. We stated before, 6 facing the starter, athletes standing behind their blocks.
On your marks.
The third section, class 1 boys, 400 meters. Kelly, Brown, Jarrett, Walker, Johnson, and Warren. Great start by Robert Walker from Jamaica College. He means business. He's out of the blocks like a bullet, gaining on Johnson of Camperdown on his outside. Did I say gaining? Blowing by the young man Johnson and also Warren of Cornwall College. Walker of Jamaica College looks pretty well, hitting the 200 meters mark on its inside. Jared gaining on its inside. Also doing well is Alex Brown of Calabar. That's the top three at the present time. But Jamaica College's Walker, he is trying to carry the field in the home stretch. The try has become a reality. So Robin Walker with a slight advantage. But here comes the man from Calabar, Brown on the inside. Walker on the outside, Brown on the inside. Oh, they're shoulder to shoulder, but having a slight advantage is Alex Brown of Calabar. It's close. I think that Alex Brown of Calabar has gotten it, 49.87. I think that Brown has gotten it. Person say no, but yes, he did get it, 49.87 seconds for Brown of Calabar, ahead of Walker of Jamaica College, 49.87 seconds for Brown. No time just yet on the board, 49.87, both having the same time. 49.87. Brown, Walker, and then Warren finishes third, 52.08 seconds. And Warren, certainly, he's from Cornwall College.
Exciting racing there, Sean. Athlete Robin Walker of Jamaica College taking it out early, especially first 100 meters. Ran hard to the first 100 meters. Tried to control the race. But Brown on the inside, taking that one from lane number 2, Brown of Calabar, go now to section D of the boys class 1 400 meters.
So in section D, you have Javel Fullerton of Calabar. He's in 1. Dominique Atkinstall from Wolmer's is in 2. Jamali Richards of Mona is in 3. Jaheen Bell of St. Jago is in 4. Martina Williams from Camperdown is in 5. Shamari Jennings of Kingston College is in 6. In 7, you have Ryan Jackson of Ferncourt. And in lane 8, you have Pearson unattached.
This is going to be good, Sean. This is going to be good. We're looking at Bell, Fullerton, Atkinstall. And yeah, it's going to be a good Shamar Jennings also of Kingston College. This is going to be a very good heat. Section D shaping up to be the one that gets everything bubbling in terms of the Class 1 boys, 400 meters.
Ryan Jackson of Ferncourt should have been in lane 7. He's missing in action, so a 7-man field though. But as you said, Atkinstall is a class act, so to Bell. And not to forget about the man from Kingston College, Jennings.
Fullerton also a very good 400 hurdles man from Calabar. So this is going to be good, folks. You don't want to miss the next minute or so.
This is the big one. And the gun has set them away on the outside. Going strong, it's Pearson, who is unattached. Moving well from Camperdown is Williams. On his inside is Reed of St. Jago. Going well, it is Bell, pardon me, not Reed. But Atkinstall of Wolmer has also been well, so too Fullerton on the inside of Calabar. But the man in lane 8, Pearson, having a slight advantage. Bell of St. Jago is in second. But here comes Fullerton on the inside. That's the top 3. Bell now has stepped into another gear, so too Fullerton. But Fullerton will carry the field in the home stretch. Atkinstall is in second position. But Fullerton is striding away from the rest of the field. Is the man from Calabar. Fullerton will take this section. Stopping the clock at 48.24 seconds for Fullerton of Calabar. Atkinstall was there. Bell was also there. But certainly the man from Red Hills Road, Calabar, taking the top spot in this section. Section D of the boys class 1 400 meters. 48.24 seconds of flash time. 48.25 seconds the official time. Atkinstall of Wolmer's finishing second. 49.86 seconds. And Williams finishing third. 50, we'll tell you that time in a very short while. From Camperdown, Williams 50.21.
Fullerton of Calabar sneaking in for the win there from lane number 1. You had eyes on Bell early in the race, then Atkinstall coming through as well. But Bell, as I said, sneaking through 48.24, the fastest time in Class 1 so far. Also want to point out that Jennings of Kingston College, he actually stopped at about the 300-meter mark. That may be a little bit of an issue for Kingston College. Again, I'm looking at the Kingston College coaching staff. They're right in front of me, and they turned around, looked a little bit disappointing with Jennings stopping. So that might be interesting going into champs. Not necessarily a major blow, but still interesting. Let's go to heat number Section E.
Section E is on the cards, the boys class 1, 400 meters. Sean Bryan from Central High is in 1. Greater Portmore, Shaq Shand is in 2. In 3, you have Mount St. Joseph's, Audrey Jones. In 3, in 4 from Wolmer's boys, Dante Dakers. In 5, Tristan O'Brien Green, he's from Bel Air. In 6, from Calabar, David Lynch. In 7, from St. Jago, Javon Pinnock. And in 8, from Kingston College, Raheem Richards.
Running should come from the outside this time, Sean.
Raheem Richards missing in action. Also Lynch of Calabar.
Wow.
So athletes on their marks. Section E, the boys class 1, 400 meters. 6 facing the starter. Pinnock of St. Jago stumbles as he was coming out to the blocks. On the inside, Tristan O'Brien moving well. Wolmer's Dante Dakers on the inside. Dante Dakers in his second position, but Pinnock of St. Jago with a slight advantage, but Dakers gaining with every step from Wolmer's. That's the top 2 with about 180 meters to go. Pinnock of St. Jago, and Pinnock certainly moving well. He's trying to carry the field in the home stretch, but the Wolmerian Dante Dakers has the advantage with about a 3 or 4 meter lead. Is Dante Dakers of Wolmer's, but here comes Pinnock, not allowing him to go too far. Dakers on the inside, but Pinnock on the outside. He comes like a runaway train. Pinnock of St. Jago stops the clock at 48.75 seconds for Pinnock of St. Jago. Javon is his first name. That's the flash time. The official time 48.74 seconds. And in second from Wolmer's is Dante Dakers. His time not on the board just yet. Now it comes 49.09 seconds. And third is Shand, 49.86 seconds.
Well, Sean, we asked about in the 200 meters if we've ever seen somebody blow past somebody and a response coming. We just saw it there from Pinnock. I thought he ran a very balanced race. When Dakers went past him, didn't try to go with Dakers, allowed him to go and then allowed himself to follow the race plan and came back in 48.74. Good running there from Pinnock of St. Jago.
Yes, excellent you may call it. You may use that term as excellent. As you get ready for Section F of the boys class 1, 400 meters. Let's give the lane assignments though before you hear from David once again. Kalani Cook of Green Island is in 1. Tavon Thompson of Central High is in 3. Diego Stewart from Kingston College is in 4. Clovis Wallace of Wolmer's is in 5. Antoine Green of St. Catherine is in 6. And Mark Manley of Calabar is in lane 7. 6 facing the starter in Section F, 400 meters, class 1 boys.
Looking again to the outside lanes this time, Sean Manley of Calabar probably starts slight favorite in this field.
Kalani Cook
as well is going to be in the mix.
He's more noted for the 1-2, but the coach has been trying him in the 400 meters this year. He's a strong sprinter. Let's see how far he can go. His coach, excellent coach. So Hans Akimbo from Kalani Cook. I have to look also for Diego Stewart of Kingston College in 4. Discuss on in earnest on the field. Were you here at the National Stadium for the football match, the CONCACAF FIFA World Cup qualifying affair between El Salvador and Jamaica?
Unfortunately not, Sean.
Unfortunately. 1-1 was the scoreline. Jamaica having no chance of advancing through to the Qatar World Cup later this year.
Field bearing the hallmarks of a football match, intense football match.
Let's say it was a good affair. Well, the gun has sent them away in the boys class 1 400 meters. This is section F. We spoke about Diego Stewart from Kingston College. He has gone by Wallace of Wolmer's. On the outside, Mark Manley of Calabar is going into another gear pass in the entrance of the marathon tunnel. But you have to look in the middle of the field for Kingston College's Diego Stewart hitting the 200 meters. Mark Manley having a slight advantage in second position. It's a man from Kingston College, Diego Stewart. And that's the top two at the present time. St. Catherine Antoine Green is in third, but you have to look now. Here's a man, Kalani Cook. Kalani Cook on the inside sneaking through. He's in the top position at the present time. Kalani Cook more noted for the 100 and 200 meters. Kalani Cook goes across the line, 49.03 seconds for Kalani Cook of Green Island, taking section F of the men's or the boys class 1 400 meters. 49.03 seconds for Cook. 49.05 is the official time. Mark Manley of Calabar, he is second, 49.49, and Stewart third, 50.01.
Interesting in that race, Sean. I thought Kalani Cook actually got the slower of the starts in terms of the favorites. Took it out conservatively for the first 200 meters. But when he got to the top of the straight, used that sprint speed you mentioned, that 100, 200 speed to get by the field, and we got another winner from lane number 1. Lane number 1 seems to be the lane that is producing the winners today. Mark Manley coming through for second position in a season's best, 49.49. Kalani Cook, he getting a personal best, 49.05 to take that one. So we go now to section G, and we'll give you the lineup now.
So section G, Sheridan Knight of Clarendon College is in 2. Radane Dukan from Bustamante is in 3. In 5, you have Ravani Green of St. Catherine in 6. Marky Terrell of Kingston College in 7. Devontae Miller of Green Island. So 5 facing the starter in section G, boys class 1, 400 meters. Miller of Green Island, Terrell of Kingston College, Green of St. Catherine, Dukan from Bustamante, and McKnight from Clarendon College. The gun had sent them away. Sitting in his blocks was Matt Knight of Clarendon College. On the outside, looks to be Miller of Green Island. Saw his teammate winning a section before that, so he's actually just pumped up. Green of St. Catherine, though, on the inside, gaining somewhat of Tyrrell of Kingston College. Now on the heels of Tyrrell of Kingston College. So it's a man from St. Catherine, Green, having a slight advantage with about 150 meters to go. Green of St. Catherine. Here comes Kingston College's Tyrrell. Not allowing him to go too far, but certainly from St. Catherine is Green with about a 5-meter lead, moving away from Kingston College's Tyrrell within second position. But St. Catherine, Ravani Green will take section G of the boys class 1 400 meters, stopping the clock at 49.87 seconds. That's a flash time. In second from Kingston College is Marky Tyrrell, but Green gets it 49.86 for the official time. He's certainly from St. Catherine. Tyrrell from Kingston College finishing second, 51.87 seconds, and in third, we'll tell you who is that person in a very short while, but in third, I thought it was Tyrrell. It's Miller, pardon me. Tyrrell for the second. Miller was third. And Miller's time will be on the board, 52.15.
Yeah, Green ran a composed race. Made his move at the 200 mark, and once he got past Miller and Tyrrell, had pretty much all the running in him, made another move at the 100 meters mark, and blew the field away basically. That was Green. St. Catherine must be happy with another win here at the John Wolmer Speedfest. But we move on to the next section. You have the lineup, Sean.
Yes, I do. As a final section, the boys class 1, 400 meters. Shadane Smith of Calabar, he's in lane 2. In 3, you have Asani O'Neill Ennis from Holy Trinity. And going into lane 5, Javon Fortner from Kingston Technical High School. And on outside of Fortner is Gordon of St. George's College. And looking in lane 8 is to be Bustamante's Justin Green. So 5 facing the starter in the final section, section H, the boys class 1, 400 meters. Smith, Ennis, Fortner, Gordon, and Green. And the gun has sent them away. Green of Bustamante stumbled somewhat out of the blocks, but Gordon of St. George's College on the inside. Inside of Gordon is Forder of Kingston Technical, but looking Shadane Smith of Calabar has gone by Ennis of Holy Trinity. Certainly, the man from Calabar having a slight advantage. Shadane Smith based on the stagger, but Gordon of St. George's College on the outside. That's a top 2. But the man called Shadane Smith gaining with every step he makes. He carried the field in the home stretch. Shadane Smith of Calabar with about a 5-meter lead on his outside. Ennis of Holy Trinity has slept in that second position. He's trying to gain of Smith of Calabar, but here comes Ennis of Holy Trinity gaining on the heels of Smith. Shadane Smith and Ennis is going to be Calabar. Shadane Smith just ahead of O'Neill Ennis of Holy Trinity. 49.41 seconds for the man from Calabar. Shadane Smith 49.41 in second. Hassani O'Neill Ennis of Holy Trinity 49.43 seconds for second. We'll tell you who is third. Gordon finishes third, 50.03 seconds. Gordon is from St. George's College.
Yeah, Smith of Calabar there doing his work early in the race. Ellis trying to get back at him with about 100 meters to go, but I've always said, Sean, that I like to see 400 meters runners who take it out early and put some speed into the race early. Ellis not doing that and just basically running out of room. Shadane Smith in the end, I think, comfortable in 49.41 with Ennis finishing second, 49.43 seconds. We take a quick break from the action here at the National Stadium. We'll be back with you in a short while.
Water quench thirst without delay. Drink a bottle every day. On the chuckle with football I play out of the dry state and fuel with water today. Always hydrate with water. Double case and big great with water. It no matter you eat to the water reggae wave. Always hydrate with water. Always hydrate with water. Double case and big great with water.
Have you ever wanted to be there when Team Jamaica crosses the finish line? Or watch your favorite players compete in the World Cup? Jamaica Sports 876 can get you there. Join our tours to the next major sporting event, Oregon or Budapest World Athletics Championships, the Paris Olympics, Birmingham Commonwealth Games, or South Africa Netball World Cup, or even the Qatar Football World Cup. Be there in the stands in Oregon 2022 World Championships to support Team Jamaica to see Shelly-Ann defend her 100-meter title. Or could there be another Jamaica 100-meter sweep? Or could Elaine or Sharika go for the World Championships 100 or 200-meter double? Jamaica Sports 876 packages are available, including event tickets, accommodation, and transfer to the stadium. Call or WhatsApp 876-344-8000 or email thesportsrealtor@gmail.com. Are you ready for your next major sporting event or real estate investment? The Sports Realtor is ready to work with you, creating memorable moments. Call 876-344-8000 or visit the website thesportsrealtorjm.com.
LRI Medical Lab, the COVID testing specialist. Meet our team. Our medical director, Dr. Lorenzo Gordon, treated the first COVID patient at the Kingston Public Hospital. And our Dr. Rachel Irving, a biochemist and professor of biochemistry and a COVID testing specialist. Myself, MD and clinical psychologist, Dr. Ivana Thomas, COVID trauma and recovery psychologist. Meet one of our new generations of medical technologists, Shanette. Do you need COVID testing? We perform antigen, PCR, and the antibody testing. Whether you are vaccinated or unvaccinated, LRI Medical Lab can see if you have enough natural immunity or vaccine immunity to attend the Carifta Games, Champs, or any other sporting or entertainment event. Call us today. We're here to serve you.
Advertise on our live streaming on Track Alert's social media pages, which provides the most prominent online viewership from tracker to feeder meets in Jamaica. Your products will be seen by our large audience in Jamaica, the diaspora, and across the world. Book your spot in our live stream for a very small introductory fee. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
10.29 seconds for Yohan Blake. An impressive run.
Hi, my name is Shelly-Ann Fraser, Olympic and World Champion. For your latest track and field news, log on to trackalerts.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHONYFOS@gmail.com.
Stay with Track Alerts TV by clicking the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to make sure you get all our races, interviews, and exclusive content. And don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Fantasy Extraordinary Event Services is owned and operated by Celia French. Looking for someone to plan your wedding? Or are you in need of an MC for any occasion? Have you been searching for the right voice to do your ads for TV or radio? Are you having a sporting event and you need a sports commentator? Search no more. Contact Celia French at 876-486-5342. Fantasy Extraordinary Event Services, doing it extraordinarily.
Welcome back to the National Stadium, the John Wolmer Speedfest, as we move into the 100 meters for the boys. This section A. Give you the lineup real quickly. In lane number 1, Matthew Walker of St. Catherine. In lane number 2, Ajay Brown of Fern Court. In lane number 3, Mark Harris of Cedar Grove. In lane number 4, David Foster of Wolmer's. Lane number 5, Sanjay Knight of Mona. Lane number 6, Jordan Hudson of Wolmer's. Lane number 7, Deshaun Solomon of Kingston College. And in lane number 8, Sean Javel Smith of Winston Jones. Athletes now behind their blocks. Looks as if lane number 2, Ajay Brown, is missing. So athletes now standing behind their blocks, awaiting further instructions. Again, this is the boys 100 meters, class 3, section A. As we await start of this event, just want to advise that we'll lead from the boys section into the senior section, where the senior men will take the spotlight. And I can tell you folks, I've been looking at the lineup for that. It is going to be exciting. Tajay Gale will be running the 100 meters, as will the likes of Bleak Seville, Zarnell Hughes. So we'll look forward to that later on today. But for right now, it's the boys class 3 100 meters that takes center stage. Athletes now asked to get into their blocks. Again, give you the lineup: Walker, Brown, Harris, Foster, Knight, Hudson, Salmon, and Smith. Athletes now into their blocks. Gun sends them off, and in lane number 1 it's Walker getting up strongly, but in lane number 6 that's Salmon gets into his running now and takes that one in 11.70. That's Salmon, Deshaun Salmon of Kingston College. The official time now 11.70 for Salmon of Kingston College, and in lane number 2 it looks as if it's Walker in 12.22 seconds. Walker of St. Catherine High coming through for second, and Harris of Cedar Grove coming through for third position. Give you the time in a second here. So it's Harris in 12.62, Harris of Cedar Grove Academy for third. I'll give you a quick replay here. You can see athlete there in lane number 1 from St. Catherine getting out quickly, but Salmon of Kingston College from lane number 6, he catching up and passing Walker. Harris coming through for third there. Give you the lineup for section B of the boys class 3 100 meters. In lane number 1 listed is Charles Wright of St. Catherine High. He seems to be there. In lane number 2 it's Mullings of Bustamante. Lane number 6 that's Wolmer's is Joshua Rattray. Lane number 7 Ashan Benjamin, and in lane number 8 Davil Malcolm of Winston Jones. Athletes now on their marks, waiting further instructions. Gun sends them off, and it's Wright again getting out, and Kingston College's Benjamin starting to pull away now from Wright. Kingston College's Benjamin winning that one in 11.62. So basically a repeat of the top 2 from heat number 1, where we had Kingston College and then St. Catherine, but this time it's Benjamin of Kingston College in 11.62 seconds, and in second it's Wright of St. Catherine with 12.12. So Charles Wright of St. Catherine in second, and in third Mullins 13.21. Anthony Mullins of Bustamante, he third in 13.21. Basically carbon copy of heat 1, where Wright gets out strongly, and then Benjamin of Kingston College gets out of his drive phase just here and starts stepping, catches Wright, and then passes him and wins that one comfortably. We go now to section C of the boys class 3 100 meters. It's in lane number 1 Bustamante's Damian McIntosh, missing
third section of the class 3 boys 100 meters.
Let's see.
11.62.
In lane number 2 should be Noan Walker of Wolmer's, but it looks as if we've had a slight change here. See if we can give you the lineup here.
Medal presentation for the class 1 boys 400 meters.
So it looks as if it's McIntosh who's occupying lane number 2. Lane number 3 is Noan Walker of Wolmer's. No lane number 4. Lane number 5 would be Sky Marsh of Wolmer's. Lane number 6, Omarion Goodwin of Bridgeport. Lane number 7, Randy Campbell of Kingston College, and lane number 8, Trey Barrett of St. Jacob. Gun sends them off, and in lane number 6, Goodwin gets up wet. Goodwin stepping, and Goodwin looks as if he's going to go through the line easily, winning that one. Time on the clock, 12.01 official. So it's Goodwin of Bridgeport breaking the Kingston College streak of wins. Goodwin, official time 11.98 seconds. So that's Omario Goodwin of Bridgeport who takes that one. 11.98. Barrett of St. Jago, that's Trey Barrett of St. Jago, 12.33. And in third is Kingston College's Campbell, or Randy Campbell of Kingston College, 12.41. As we see the race getting off here, Goodwin, powerful, stepping, never being caught. Barrett coming through for second place there with Campbell of Kingston College finishing third. We go now to Section D of the boys class 3 100 meters. Lane number 1, listed in lane number 1 is Tyron Rennie of Camperdown. Lane number 2 should be Queenie Sinclair of Mount St. Joseph. Lane number 4, Wolmer's is DeAndre Myers. In lane number 5, that's Abrian Waugh of Campion College. Lane number 6 would be Kurt Coffey of Wolmer's. And lane number 7, Jordan Johnson, rounding out the field. Well, he's not there. That's lane number 8. Should be Daquan Marsh. So lane number 1, Darren Rennie. So Darren Rennie actually in lane number 2. So it is Daquan unattached who is not there. So 6 athletes turning up for this one. 6 athletes in total, as the athletes are asked to stand up. As in lane number 3, Sinclair of Mount St. Joseph's tries to adjust his blocks. Looks as if he's a little bit uncomfortable going out of the blocks there. Athletes now call back their marks. Athletes settling in now. So it's Sinclair, Myers, Waugh, Coffey, Johnson. And off they go. And that looks as if in lane number 5, that's Wolmer's, actually number 4, Myers of Wolmer's coming through, and Rennie of Camperdown coming through for second. That is Myers of Wolmer's taking that one in 12.64 for Myers, Wolmer's. And in second, Rennie of Camperdown, 12.88. Not the fastest times, but securing the victory is the important part. Johnson, third. That's Jordan Johnson of Bridgeport, third in 12.95 seconds. That is Section D of the boys class 3 100 meters. Give you the lineup now for Section E, as we see there, Rennie getting out of the blocks exceptionally well, driving, little man pumping away, as Myers now catches up to him, moves to his shoulder and moves past him. That's Myers. And Myers now goes through the line easily. Rennie second and Johnson third. Give you the lineup for Section E of the boys class 3 100 meters. In lane number 1 is Orlando Allen of Jonathan Grant. Romaine Clark of Cornwall College is in lane number 2. Marley Robinson of Wolmer's is in lane number 3. Malik Dennis of Jamaica College is listed in lane number 4. Ezreal Allen of Kingston College is listed in lane number 5. Zondre Myers of Wolmer's listed in lane number 6. Adele Wright of Spot Valley listed in lane number 7. And Rashid Buckle of St. Jago listed in lane number 8. But only 4 competitors turning up for this one. That's Allen in lane number 1. And lane number 4, that would be Dennis. Lane number 5, Allen. And lane number 6, Mars. Lane number 7, lane number 8 also missing. Athletes now into their blocks. Gun sends them off now, and that is from Kingston College, Allen, who steps forward with in lane number 1, Allen of Jonathan Grant trying to track him, but it's Allen of Kingston College who takes that one. 11.96 there for Azrael Allen of Kingston College. He takes that heat comfortably, with Orlando Allen of Jonathan Grant coming through for second in 12.32. The time for Allen, that's Azrael Allen, official now at 12.04. So Allen, and third Dennis, and finishing fourth would be Maz of Wolmer's. So 12.04 for Azrael Allen, Orlando Allen of Jonathan Grant. Second, 12.52, Malik Dennis of Jamaica College. Third, 12.77, and Mars finishing in 14.77 seconds. We move now to section F of the boys class 3, 100 meters. Section F of the boys class 3, 100 meters. Listed in lane number 1 is Rashane Malcolm of Ferncourt. He there. Listed in lane number 2 is Jace Madden of Wolmer's. He's also there. Listed in 3, Marcine Goodwin of Cornwall College. He's also there. Lane number 4 should be Jabari Royal of Wolmer's. Lane number 5, Raheem Shorter of St. Jago. Lane number 6, Jaden Pottinger of Jamaica College. Lane number 7, Timothy Puri of Kingston College. And lane number 8, Kevon Thomas of Winston Jones. Gun sends them off now, and it is Wolmer's Shorter of St. Jago actually takes that one. It's Shorter of St. Jago, 12:01. The time on the clock now, waiting for the official time for Shorter. Officially now 12.01 for Shorter of St. Jago. Royal comes through for seconds. That's Jabari Royal of Wolmer's taking second in 12.22, and Puri of Kingston College coming through for third. Give you 12.28 for the Kingston College man there for third. As we see replay here, Royal getting up well, but Shorter tracking him, getting to his shoulder just about here, and starts to step, gets past Wolmerian Royal and goes through the line now. That's Shorter.
Boost your immune system. Water can flush toxins and help you recover faster from illnesses like colds and flu.
Now we go to the
history.
Boys class 2, 100 meters. This is section A, or heat 1. We'll look to the track now in lane number 2. That's Bustamante's Rodane McFarlane. Lane number 3, that's Teje Affleck of Cedar Grove. No lane number 4, lane number 5, that's McKay Patterson of Wolmer's. And in lane number 6, that's Bridgeport's Jamard Thomas. Athletes now sent off. And in lane number 2, McFarlane gets up good, but Affleck of Cedar Grove starting to step. Affleck of Cedar Grove stepping away from the field, wins in 11.78. That's Affleck of Cedar Grove, with Patterson of Wolmer's coming through for second position, but Affleck stepping 11.77. Patterson second, 12.12, and Thomas 12.27 seconds. Thomas of Bridgeport. And finishing out the top 3 is Shirley McFarlane, is listed in lane number 2, but the clock says Turner. That's actually McFarlane who came through for a 4th time now officially credited to McFarlane, as we see Affleck just stepping, big powerful boy in class 3, steps away from the field. We go now to Heat B of the boys class 2 100 meters. Give you the lineup real quickly. In lane number 1, that's Jamar Bailey of Camperdown. Lane number 2 looks as if it's empty. So is lane number 3. Lane number 4 should have Patrick Bowes of Clarendon College. Lane number 5, we have Jaden Thomas Shorter of Wolmer's. So we had a Shorter of St. Jago. Now we have a Shorter of Wolmer's. He is in lane number 5. In lane number 6 is Daniel Peart of Mona. And lane number 7 has Tristan Wong of St. Andrew Technical. Athletes go into their blocks now under starter's instruction. Gun sends them off now, and that is Wolmer's Thomas. And out on the outside, that's Wong of St. Andrew Technical. Wong of St. Andrew steps through in 11.32. That's Wong of St. Andrew Technical winning that one. 11.34 for Wong. Bailey in second, 11.68, and Bowes 11.86 come through for 3rd positions. That's Jamar Bailey of Camperdown and Patrick Bowes of Clarendon College holding out the top 3.
Bowes at 3rd, 11.86. Thomas Short to 4th, 11.95. And Bailey 5th.
Okay, so once again, folks, you're watching action in the boys class 2 100 meters. This heat, or section C of the boys 100 meters. Give you the lineup real quickly. Najee McDonald of Camperdown is listed in lane number 1, he there. In lane number 2, that's Dante Mitchell of Bustamante. As we get a quick replay here from the previous heat. Shorter actually getting the better of the starts there, but staying in his drive face a little bit too long. By the time he got up, Wong was gone. Wong on the outside there in lane number 6, stepping away to win that one quite comfortably. We go now to back to heat, or section C. Jamar James of Cornwall College in lane number 3. Junior Brown of Clarendon College in 4. No, St. George's is Powell. It's missing. Kevin Bliss of Mona in lane number 6. And in lane number 7, Jakarta Johnson. But it is Clarendon College's Junior Brown stepping well, and Nicarda Johnson of Kingston College coming through, and it is closed at the line. It's Nicarda Johnson and Brown of Clarendon College who battle for that one. Let's see if we can get the official time. It is going to be close between Nicarda Johnson of Kingston College, who gets it. Nicarda Johnson 11.39, and Brown of Clarendon College second, 11.40, and James of Cornell College third, 11.68. See the athletes now coming out of the blocks here. Brown of Clarendon College just about ahead here, but Brown of Kingston College starts to do his work comes to the shoulder and gets by the athlete from Cornwall College. We go now to Section D of the boys class 2 100 meters. In lane number 1 is Ron Francis of Jonathan Grant, Crisaldo Johnson of Bustamante in lane number 2. In lane number 4 is Javon Simpson of Clarendon College. In lane number 5, it is Kyle Clark of Wolmer's, and in lane number gun sends them off. Lane number 7, Deshaun Grant of Kingston College pulls up now. That's Deshaun Grant of Kingston College, as Kyle Clark of Wolmer's goes through the line now and takes what in 11.50. 11.50 for Kyle Clark of Wolmer's, as Deshaun Grant of Kingston College is on the track now in obvious distress. Deshaun Grant looks as if he has some sort of strapping on the ankle, as the medics now rush out to attend to Grant. He looks in extreme distress. Was in the race at about the 50 meters mark. Himself and Kyle Clark of Wolmer's were battling it out. And then he started to pull up and it's down on the track now. Don't want to see this, folks. We're about a week and a half away from championships. This kind of situation could very well mean the end of your championships. Deshaun Grant now being lifted onto the stretcher. We'll give you the official times though while we await that. Kyle Clark of Wolmer's won that heat in 11.49. Javon Simpson of Clarendon College was second best in 11.87, and in third was Ron Francis of Jonathan Grant in 12.13. We move on now to Section E of the boys class 2 100 meters. In lane number 2 is Shamar Harrison of Holy Trinity. In lane number 3, Mavis Banks, Jordan Fitzgerald, as Deshaun Grant is wheeled into the McDonald tunnel on a stretcher. Not wanting to see that at all, folks. Okay, lane number 4, that would be Nathan Shaw of Cedar Grove. Lane number 7, Philano Palmer of Bridgeport, and in lane number 8 is Aaron Thomas of Kingston College. And Thomas gets the better of the start. That's Thomas of Kingston College, stepping high, knees, hands pumping through. Thomas of Kingston College steps through. 11.22 for Thomas comfortably, winning that one. Let's see who gets second position. That's Fitzgerald of Mavis Bank. He gets second in 11.87 seconds, and Shaw of Cedar Grove in 11 point. Let's see if we can get the times here for Shaw. 12.24 for Shaw, but it was Thomas looking comfortable in winning that 100 meters section there, boys class 2 100 meters. Negative 2.7 the win, so he, as Aaron Thomas of Kingston College, will be comfortable in that win, or not the wind, but the win, will be comfortable with the win. As we go to the next section of a boys class 2 100 meters. This would be the final heat of the boys class 2 100. Let's give you the lineup real quickly. In lane number 2 is Clavon Sampson of Bustamante. Lane number 3 is Diamari Williams of Cedar Grove. Lane number 3 is Malik Palmer of Wolmer's. Lane number 5 has Jamar Russell of Green Island. Lane number 7, Natal Reed of Kingston Tech. And lane number 7, Christian Emmanuel of Campion College. No, lane number 8, which would have been Andrew Walker. Athletes now get into their blocks. This, the final heat of the boys class 2 100 meters. And Gun sends them off, and that is in lane number 3, Palmer Wolmer's. Actually, it's Green Islands is Russell who starts to step. Jamar Russell takes that one, 11.57, takes that one for Green Island. So Jamar Russell of Green Island, officially 11.56. Reed is second. That's Reed, Nathaniel Reed of Kingston Technical, second, 11.77, taking second. And in third, we have Bailey. Sorry, let's see if we can get the official results here. Okay, so it's actually Palmer of Wolmer's, Malik Palmer of Wolmer's, who finishes 5th. So let's give you the full results from that heat. It's Russell, Jamar Russell of Green Island in first, 11.56. Nathaniel Reed of Kingston Technical second in 11.77. Clavon Sampson of Bustamante third with 11.78. Diamari Williams of Cedar Grove fourth with 11.99, and Malik Palmer of Wolmer's 12.23, finishing 5th. We move now to the boys class 1 100 meters. So this is the boys class 1 100 meters, listed in lane number
So lane 2, Matthew
2.
Marston. Lane 3, Javel Granville of St. Jacob. Lane 4, Brian Seabright, Mount
Listed.
St. Joseph. Lane 5, Tajane Harris, the Cedar Grove Academy.
Okay, so we start from lane number 2, Matthew Marston.
Lane 7, Nicholas
In lane number 3 is Javel Granville of St. Jago. Brian Seabright of Mount St. Joseph is listed in lane number 4. Lane number 5 as TJ Harris of the Cedar Grove Academy. Lane number 6, Jordan Jarrett of Mona. Lane number 7, Nicholas Francis of Kingston College. And lane number 8, Omaria Johnson of St. Elizabeth Tech. No Granville of St. Jago there. Javel Granville of St. Jago missing in action. Athletes now get into their blocks. False start there. Looks as if Matthew Marston might be in a little bit of trouble. Look, from my vantage point, as if he went before the gun. It's going to be interesting to see what the starters decide, as we have the man himself, Mr. Oh My Word, Sean Grant, rejoining us for commentary. Sean?
I'm joining you for commentary.
You're rejoining us for commentary.
No, I'm just working with you, though, to be honest.
You're much more experienced and much better at this than I am.
I don't think so, sir.
No, sir. I am not thinking. I know so.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so no false start charge to the field. All the athletes back into their blocks. I think Marston a little bit lucky to get away with that, but let's see.
So Marston in 2. We have Steve Wright from Mount St. Joseph in 4. Beside him, you have Harris in 5. Oh, in lane 8 is from St. Elizabeth Technical High, Omar Johnson. He stumbled out of the blocks before the gun went off. So if a red flag is to be shown, it will be to Johnson, in my estimation, though. I'm not sure.
I estimate the same thing. I don't know. I'm unsure. Yeah, he's not going to get away with this one.
Well, they're having a word with him, though. They're going to his box. He's out.
Yeah,
he's out.
Not going to get away with that one. That one was clear.
So Francis of Kingston College is in 7. Jarrett of Mona is in 6. In 5 is Harris of Cedar Grove Academy. In 4, you have Seawright from Mount St. Joseph. And in 2, you have Marston. Class 1, Section A, 100 meters. Great start this from Harris of Cedar Grove Academy, but Kingston College's Francis takes full control, strides away from the field and stops the clock at 10.72 seconds. This from Nicholas Francis of Kingston College, 10.72 seconds. The official time is 10.74 seconds. Harris finishing in 2nd position from the Cedar Grove Academy, 11.24 seconds, while Seawright is 3rd, 11.33. Seawright is from Mount St. Joseph.
Wow, Nicholas Francis of Kingston College there. Class of that field. Morrison, I thought, got a quick start again, but that quick start was just about 2 steps there, Sean Grant. After that, it was Francis who took control of that race. As we see Francis now up out of his dry face into his running now, standing tall, powerful, starting to make this field look as if they're not in his class, which probably they're not in his class, maybe in class 1, but not in his class as a sprinter. As we go to the next section, that's section B of the boys class 1, 100 meters.
Well, we're looking on the field to see if all have met the starter. Charles Green, unattached, is in 1. Antoine Green from St. Catherine is in 2. From St. Jago, Andre Harris, he's in 3. In 4 from Mount St. Joseph, Andrew Simpson. In lane 5 from Women's Boys is Jordan Tomlinson. In 6 from Mona High, Leroy Dunkley. In 7 from Kingston College, Shavin Hector Charles. And in lane 8 from Bel Air, Rojano Chambers.
You know what I like about this option?
You tell me.
It gives you the nationality of the athletes.
Shavin Hector Charles from Kingston
Grenada.
College. So I'm glad you saw that, though. I'm glad you can read the flag. Not everyone can.
No.
So we're getting ready for Section B of the Class 1. We're talking about the boys. So earlier this morning, the girls showcased their skills on the track and in the field. It's now time for Section B, 100 meters. Green, Harris, Simpson, Tomlinson, Dunkley, Charles, and Chambers. And the gun has set them off, and Charles from Kingston College gets up well. It's a man called Hector Charles from Kingston College. On the inside, Andre Harris from St. Jago is 2nd, but the man from Kingston College, it is Shavin Hector Charles from Kingston College. The flash time and the official time is 10.89 seconds. Harris from St. Jago is 2nd, 11.01, and Green finishes in 3rd, 11.08 seconds. You may ask, is it Antoine or Charles? I don't know.
Well, I'm impressed so far with the Kingston College athletes. They have been sprinting well. Nicholas Francis in the previous heat looked good. Hector Charles coming back looking good here as well, beating Harris, who is an integral part of that St. Jago 4x1 team. Had Granville listed in the previous heat, he not turning out. So it may be just the sections and parts of the Kingston College St. Jago team competing against each other here. And so far it's been Kingston College.
Kingston College. We're now to section C. Ryan Jackson from Ferncourt is in 1. Michael Sulf of Wolmer's Boys is in 2. Cornwall College's Nathan Miller is in 3. Wolmer's Boys, Jahani Gordon in 4. And in 5 from Wolmer's Boys, Jared Beeson. In 6 from Ocho Rios, Jonathan Ferguson. In 7 from Kingston College, Kyle Olivier. And in 8 from Spot Valley, Evelyn Aquan Reed.
However, another Grenadian, Sean?
You should tell me, you know the flag.
Kingston College's Kyle Olivier.
A popular name, though, back in the day as a coach. But just 5 facing the starter, though, missing in action is a Sulf of Wolmer's Boys. He should have been in lane 2. Also there, missing, is Ferguson of Ocho Rios. And Reed of Spot Valley. So there's 5 facing the starter. And the gun has sent them away. And it looks to me like gone from Wolmer's Boys. It is gone from Wolmer's Boys, streaking away, taking this heat. Stopping the clock at 10.80 seconds. This from Jelani Gordon of Wolmer's. 10.80 is the flash time. The official time is the same, 10.80 seconds. Olivier from Kingston College is second, 11.10. And Beeson finishes third, 11.25 seconds. And Beeson is from Wolmer's Boys.
Jelani Gordon of Wolmer's, they're stopping the Kingston College streak, breaking that in half. But Olivier, I mentioned he from Grenada. Grenada may just have half of a decent 4x1 team now, with Hector Charles and Olivier combining.
Are you disrespecting the person's country?
No, I'm not. Why would
half of a decent 4x1 team?
Yeah, you have two more.
Okay. All teams, all 4x1 teams, national, are decent. Is it half of a decent?
In what way, Sean? You might be decent in your appearance, but not decent in winning a medal at Carifta.
Oh, that's not necessarily decent. If you don't win a medal, you're not decent?
Not good enough to win a medal.
Well, that's a total different thing from being decent.
Not decent enough to win a medal.
Oh, my word. I'm not going down that road with you, though. But in the next heat, coming up, is Section D. St. Catherine High's Lenford Pinnock is in lane 1. In lane 2, Raheem Pinnock from St. Jago High. In 3, Bustamantis Tyrese Henry. In 4, Jan Ray from Wolmer's Boys. And over in lane 7, looks like Christian Gabriel from Kingston College. What nationality is that?
It's Grenadian.
Oh, my word.
So is that the third member?
I'm not going to comment on that. 4 facing the starter. Pinnock, Ray, and Gabriel. Break at the start for this section, Section D. But you're noting, though, the Grenadians, and that's a good thing. Home of the Grenadians are at Kingston College. But I thought, though, they said another school had the Caribbean athletes. I thought that's what person said. But let me go back to the track, though. My good friend is thinking about what he has to say before he says. But as you say, 4 facing the starter.
Have to be careful, Sean. That's a touchy topic.
Is it touchy, though? Why is it touchy?
Because of the rules that has been implemented in terms of transfers.
We need to talk about those rules.
We need to talk about that, definitely.
Athletes going into their respective blocks. Section D of the boys class 1. 100 meters, 4 facing the starter. Pinnock, Ray, and Gabriel. A hush comes over the stadium. Good start this from Pinnock of St. Jago, but on the outside looks to me like Gabriel, but Pinnock of St. Jago strides and goes into another gear and takes Section D of the boys class 1, 100 meters, stopping the clock at 10.95 seconds as the flash time for Raheem Pinnock of St. Jago High, 10.95 seconds as the winning time. Gabriel is second, 11.24, and in third is Pinnock, this from St. Catherine, 11.48 seconds. Looking at the wind gauge, minus 2.50, if my eyes are fooling me.
Now that's a win. Take that into account.
Whose account though?
Sorry?
Taking into account my account,
The
your
win.
account?
No man.
Okay.
My account is empty. I don't know about yours. But Pinnock pretty much control that race from start to finish. The Grenadians, they now have, I think, 3 members of a, I'm not going to say it, Sean, of a 4x1 team.
Thank you very much.
Right? So let's see for the next heat, do we have a 4th member?
Well, there's no one. Is there some? Yes, there's someone from Kingston College here. No, there's no one from Kingston College here. That's Radane Dukan from Bustamante. He's in 2. And then we're similar purple though, but not purple and white.
And you start to wonder now, is it a situation where this is deliberate? If you're a national team, you're a Grenada, you're a Cayman Islands, and you don't necessarily have the resources and the expertise to coach a big team, so to speak. Do you send them to Jamaica? Do you send them to Kingston College, Jamaica College, Calabar, St. Diego? We're going to have to talk about that.
Send them to school to get an education. So maybe they send them to school to get an education. Maybe
school is about what you're going to do as an adult, Sean. Not everybody's going to be a scholar.
So let me go to the next event, Section E, the boys class 1, 100 meters. We'll get to that, David, in a very short while. But Tajai Duffus is in 1 from St. Diego. You have Dukan from Bustamante. He's in 2. In lane 4, Danielle Williams of Wolmer's Boys. Right beside him in 5 from Calabar, Nicholas Newby. And in lane 7, you have Tyrone Kelly unattached. This is Section E. Boys class 1. Have to pick up Anthony Foster. Gunn has sent them away. Great start from Duffus of St. Diego. But the man from Calabar, Newby, has taken full control. But here comes Duffus of Calabar, Newby, and Duffus. Going to be Duffus. Oh, I think it was Duffus ahead of Newby. Duffus from St. Diego on the inside in lane 1. And Newby from Calabar, 10.99 seconds. The name not on the board just yet, so it's that close. Duffus gets it. Tajai Duffus from St. Diego, 11 seconds flat. Newby of Calabar is second, 11 seconds flat. And Dukan finishing in 3rd. And 11.73, Dukan is from Bustamante.
Excellent running there from Duffus. Pressured a little bit by Newby of Calabar, but he remained calm and got the win in the end. That speaks about, we mentioned the Grenada 4x1 team.
We mentioned?
I mentioned.
Thank you very much.
Okay, not a problem. I mentioned the Grenadian 4x1 team. That St. Diego 4x1 team. It's going to be pretty solid as well, with the likes of Duffus and Granville and Prince, and it's going to be a pretty decent 4x1 team.
It is. Your Section F of the boys class 100 meters. Devon Thompson of Central High should be in lane 1. He's missing in action. In lane 2, Carlington Williams of Bustamante. In lane 3, you have from Clarendon College, Richard Nelson. In 4, Darnell Nelson from Wolmer's Boys. In 5, from Kingston Technical High, you have Demetri Wright. In 6, you have Kamala Curlew from St. Andrew Technical. And in 7, you have Horace Bunting, unattached. And in lane 8, from Kingston College, Kalyan Vitalis.
Vitalis. Whose country is he from, Sean? That's St. Lucia. St. Lucia. So
I'm glad you're on the ball, though, to be honest, with the flags. I'm glad you're on the ball.
Caribbean flavor here.
From Kingston College.
Kingston College.
Oh,
expected it from the other college.
I don't know what you're talking about. But what I know, though, it's a 7-man field for Section F. Class 1, 100 meters for boys. Williams, Nelson, Wright, Curlew, Bunting, and Vitalis.
Interesting to see what Richard Nelson does here.
And the gun has set them away. Not the greatest start at all. But going is Curlew of St. Andrew Technical. But Richard Nelson is striding high knees and moving away. Richard Nelson stops the clock at 10.83 seconds. St. Andrew Technical Curlew goes down and don't go across the line. But Nelson, 10.83 seconds from Clarendon College. Vitalis is second. Vitalis certainly in second position. He's from Kingston College. 11.14. Bunting is third. 11.58 seconds for Bunting. He's unattached.
Richard Nelson, one of the athletes that you don't know where he's going to end up, Sean. He can go 100, 200, 400. I remember a couple of years ago seeing him at Central Championships, being surprised at seeing him at 400 meters, and he actually came out in the top 2, finished second at Central Championships.
Does look good for Richard Nelson, though, to be honest, as we look at the replay. We look near the medical tent. Richard Nelson, he actually went down on the track after, and I think he's feeling some cramps.
Yeah,
and he's trying to stretch, but it doesn't look comfortable at all, and it's not a good look for Clarendon College's Richard Nelson, although winning that section.
I thought he was easing down at the end of the race, but obviously he actually felt something, because you could see him come off the bike, and he thought, well, he's easing up.
He came off the bike?
Yeah, he came off high knees, high.
No, I'm just repeating what you said.
He's eased up a little bit, and you thought, well, maybe that's just him easing off the gas, but having come through the line, he looks as if he got picked up a slight injury, or hopefully a cramp.
Down to the whole section G. Calabar's Garth McDermott is in 1. Rashid Harris of St. Catherine is in 2. Sean Bryan of Central High is in 3. You have in 6 Giovanni Gordon from St. Andrew Technical, 4 and 5 missing in action. In 7, you have John Brooks of St. Elizabeth Technical High. And from Enid Bennett in 8, Joanne Marshall. So 6 faces the starter in this section, section G of the boys class 1, 100 meters. Thank you for watching Track Alert. We continue our coverage of the local and international track and field, led by Anthony Foster. This is section G. McDermott, Harris, and Brown. Their lanes 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Gordon has set them away. Harris gets a brilliant start. He's from St. Catherine, and McDermott tried to reel him in, but on the outside from St. Elizabeth Technical High is Brooks. Brooks now takes control, and Brooks gets it ahead of Calabar's McDermott. 11.17 seconds. This for Brooks of Stets. 11.16 is the official time for Brooks. Calabar's McDermott should be second. Noit comes on the board. 11.35 seconds, and Brian is third. He's from Central High. 11.36 seconds.
Sean, I'm going to be a little bit controversial here. Stets last year, boys side champions, 100 meters, class 3, class 2, class 1. They don't look the same team in terms of 100 meter sprinting this year.
2 weeks before champs, would you have predicted Stets taking all 3 classes in the 100 meters?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
So we'll wait.
Exactly.
Not a problem, Sean.
I don't think it will happen.
No, just that they don't look the same team as they did last year.
No, they don't. And you're saying that to say what?
Coach has a lot more to do this year than last year. That's all I'm saying. See if we can get the lineup for the next.
It was on it though.
Oh my.
Section H of the boys class 1, 100 meters. In 1 from Camperdown is Nicoy Drummond. In 2 from Racers Track Club, Shamar Horatio. In 3, Ravani Green from St. Catherine. In 4, you have Stephen Rankin from Mount St. Joseph. In 5, Kingston College is Jafarian Moore. In 6, Giovanni Davis. In 7, Siobhan Reed. And in 8, Keyshawn Clark. Looking to see who's missing in action. So in 3, Ravani Green of St. Catherine missing in action. 7 facing the starter in the final section, the boys class 1, 100 meters.
Boost your immune system. Water can flush toxins and help you recover faster from illnesses like colds and flu.
Welcome back to the National Stadium. All about the John Wolmer track and field meet. It's all about Speedfest happening inside National Stadium on the grounds of Independence Park Limited as we get ready for the final section. The boys class 1, 100 meters. Drummond, Green, Rankin, Moore, Davis, Reed, and Clark. A light breeze blows over the National Stadium. Going to be a negative wind. Brilliant start on the inside. And Kevona Reid of St. Andrew Technical with a slight advantage. Davis of Mona trying to reel him in, but it is Horatio. It's going to be Horatio. I think it's going to be close between Horatio from Racers Track Club and Reid of St. Andrew Technical. They both went on the line, and Horatio was in lane 2 and Reid was in lane 7. They give it to Reid. Reid gets it to 11.24 second. Horatio should be second. Horatio should be second on Racers. Actually, give it to Davis. 11.28 seconds for Davis and 11.28, and Horatio third, 11.28. So I thought though that Horatio got to the head of Davis, but both having the same time. 11.28 seconds for Davis and Horatio. Horatio is from Racers and Davis is from Mona High.
Horatio also from Guyana.
Thank you for pointing that. One thing about you though, you're on the ball with the flags. You're on the ball with the Caribbean athletes.
Definitely. Carifta is going to be held inside these national stadium facilities, Sean. So we have to be looking out for what's going to be not just school competition in another week and a half, but also Carifta.
Let me cut here. The wind for the 100 meters was negative 4.50. That's why I said it was going to be a negative wind.
Kicked up as that heat went off. I actually almost had to grab the monitor because I thought it was going to be blown off its stand. That's how strong the wind was. But the on-track event for the schoolboys now over. We now go to the senior athletes.
So early?
So early. We started a little bit late. We're a little bit behind, but we have caught up, Sean. We've actually caught up.
Senior athletes time now. I'm just asking, though.
No,
later
the
on.
next event will be the seniors. That starts at 4.
Okay.
Scheduled to start at 4.
So I can go eat my lunch now.
You can.
Thank you very much.
I've been nibbling while we went over the 100 meter. Now I can go full on.
Before I wrap up, though, before I step out of the hot seat, though, and allow you to just stand on your throne.
Oh my!
What would you say? I mean, I asked this question before in terms of the highlights so far this morning. You saw the girls ran earlier this morning, ran the hurdles, the 200 meters, ran the 400 meters. The boys running the 400 meters, the 100 meters. What was the highlight for you so far?
For this session, for the boys
boys section.
Oh boy. I like the look of Jelani Gordon of Wolmer's. I also liked Richard Nelson coming back from injury. It's a little bit disappointing. After he went through the line, looks as if he got a little bit of cramp. And Richard looks as if he's the kind of athlete who, if he's going to have a senior career, you're going to have to manage him through injuries and those sort of stuff, because he looks as if he's an athlete that tends to get injured often. But as I said, he's a versatile athlete, can do 100, 200. But seeing Richard Nelson today, I mentioned him being on the bike, looking nice, high knees. He probably would have figured out by now, Sean. I like seeing those high knees in athletes. Richard Nelson, no. Yeah, it's a highlight in seeing him back and running so quickly, but a little bit of disappointment seeing him going down on the track after the event.
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing though. He went down, he got back up, was helped up, and he was stretching his legs. Seemed like he was feeling some cramp. I don't have the eyesight that you have.
Yeah.
Can look about 800 yards and see that a young lady may be having asthma attack. I don't have that. No, I don't have that at all.
I was looking at the monitor, which was 2 feet away.
2 feet away, and you saw the chest going up and down.
Yeah, man. The camera can zoom right in.
Are you looking at my chest now? It goes up and down?
No, you're not having an asthma attack, Sean.
Only when I'm having an asthma attack, my chest goes up and down. Okay.
Oh boy,
let me not say anything at all. But guess what? I have to depart right here.
Yeah, we go for a quick break, folks. The next time you hear from us giving you track highlights or track commentary, it will be for the senior athletes. Again, you don't want to miss that. Elaine Thompson, Yohan Blake, or Big Seville, you name it, they'll be here. See you in a short while, folks.
Water quench thirst without delay. Drink a bottle every day. On the track or with football I play out of the dry state and fuel with water today. Always hydrate with water. Double case and big great with water. If not matter you eat to the water reggae wave. Always hydrate with water. Always Water quench thirst without delay. Drink a bottle every day. On the track I went football and play out of the dry state and fuel with water today. Always hydrate with water. Double case and big great with water. It no matter you eat to the water reggae wave. Always hydrate with water. Always hydrate with water. Double case and big great with water. It no matter you eat whether night or day. Always hydrate with water.
Welcome to LRI Medical Lab, the COVID testing specialist. Meet our team. Our medical director, Dr. Lorenzo Gordon, treated the first COVID patient at the Kingston Public Hospital. And our Dr. Rachel Irving, a biochemist and professor of biochemistry and a COVID testing specialist. Myself, MD and clinical psychologist, Dr. Ivana Thomas, COVID trauma and recovery psychologist. Meet one of our new generations of medical technologists, Shanette. Do you need COVID testing? We perform antigen, PCR, and the antibody testing. Whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, LRI Medical Lab can see if you have enough natural immunity or vaccine immunity to attend the Carifta Games, Champs, or any other sporting or entertainment event. Call us today. We're here to serve you.
French's Extraordinary Event Services is owned and operated by Celia French. Looking for someone to plan your wedding, or are you in need of an MC for any occasion? Have you been searching for the right voice to do your ads for TV or radio? Are you having a sporting event and you need a sports commentator? Search no more. Contact Celia French at 876-486-5342. French's Extraordinary Event Services, doing it extraordinary.
Have you ever wanted to be there when Team Jamaica crosses the finish line? Or watch your favorite players compete in the World Cup? Jamaica Sports 876 can get you there. Join our tours to the next major sporting event: Oregon or Budapest World Athletics Championships, the Paris Olympics, Birmingham Commonwealth Games, or South Africa Netball World Cup, or even the Qatar Football World Cup. Be there in the stands in Oregon 2022 World Championships to support Team Jamaica to see Shelly-Ann defend her 100-meter title. Or could there be another Jamaica 100-meter sweep? Or could Elaine or Sharika go for the World Championships 100 or 200-meter double? Jamaica Sports 876 packages are available, including event tickets, accommodation, and transfer to the stadium. Call or WhatsApp 876-344-8000 or email thesportsrealtor@gmail.com. Are you ready for your next major sporting event or real estate investment? The Sports Realtor is ready to work with you, creating memorable moments. Call 876-344-8000 or visit the website thesportsrealtorjm.com.
Advertise on our live streaming on Track Alert's social media pages, which provides the most prominent online viewership from track and field meets in Jamaica. Your products will be seen by our large audience in Jamaica, the diaspora, and across the world. Book your spot in our live stream for a very small introductory fee. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
10.29 seconds for Yohan Blake. An impressive run.
Hi, my name is Shelly-Ann Fraser, Olympic and World Champion. For your latest track and field news, log on to trackalerts.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.
Hosting a function or event? Want it to be streamed live on Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom? iView 365 can help you. We specialize in sporting events, stage shows, funerals, concerts, conferences, church services, graduations, and many more. Call or text us at 876-893-4157 or email anthonyfoss@gmail.com. That's ANTHONYFOS@gmail.com.
Stay with Track Alerts TV by clicking the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to make sure you get all our races, interviews, and exclusive content. And don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Jamaica, our land of good and water, has stood steadfast during this period of adversity. And as we make strides to navigate our new normal, we take the time to say thank you to those who've kept us healthy, to those who've kept us safe, to those that ensured we had access to food, and to those who kept us moving. To all our first responders, essential personnel, and healthcare workers, we say thank you for all the good that you have done and continue to do.
I am Camille.
Damien Crawford.
Tashana Forbes.
Constable Matthew Brown.
Dr. Sunita Myrie.
I am
an essential worker.